A very good evening to ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another live session. I am your host, Preena, the ambassador of change with the Global Education and Training Institute, India's leading training institute for pre service and in service teachers and education leaders. And you are watching the hashtag Disruptive Education Movement series initiated by our mentor, Dr. Sunita Gandhi. On this platform, we have conducted more than 1,000 sessions, and today we have with us Ms. Sridevi, who is a counseling psychologist for past 8 years, where she's counseling parents, children, handling relationship issues, and also working as a freelancer, conducting group sessions, individual sessions, uh, and also New Life Foundation for past 2 years. Well, with her expertise and knowledge, she's aiming to help people and lead better lives. Well, today she has joined us to talk on healthy mind. Well, that's important. We all know that a healthy mind leads to everything better. A healthy body, a healthy mind goes hand in hand. But how can we have one amidst these tough times when we are stuck from past 2 years at homes? Things are really different as compared to things were before. Well, let's hear it from ma'am how we can have healthy minds. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am, on this platform of GETI, and I would request you to please enlighten us.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to everybody. Thank you for giving me a wonderful platform to GETI Global Training Institute. Thank you. Good evening to all. Today we are going to see a healthy mind. Healthy mind, it's very, very important. So, where is our mind? So, every single thought is our mind. So, we have to take care of our mind. During the pandemic situations, we are facing so many trouble in our life. So, how can we keep a mind calm according to our situation? So, healthy mind, how we have to keep our healthy mind? Mind is a balanced mental emotional state which allows a person to be productive during the day when the balance distributed in a different functions of positivity. So, we first of all we have to keep a healthy mind is a positive thing. How we are facing a physical structure is very important, like that we have to focus on our mind. We are focusing on our mind and we have to focus on our emotions. There are 6 types of emotions: fear, anger, guilt, shame, love. There are 6 types of emotions. Why our mind is getting disturbed? Let me move on to our screen. Healthy mind, healthy life. This is our PPT. Yeah, holistic health and disease. So first priority give to our mind. According to our, we can prevent our disease, mind and well, spirituality. First we have to feel emotional feelings is very important for our mind. Economic status, physical body, heredity, personal hygiene, preventive health care. So we have to focus on prevent from disease, how we have to keep our healthy mind. Let me move on to next slide. Stress-free mind is a healthy mind and calm. Today we are focusing, some of them are very stressed in this pandemic situation. So during the COVID, so always be free. Stress is a normal thing. You should not be fear from stress. Stress is a good thing. How you can be a focus on to present the situations very clearly when you attend the any program or exam fear like that, stress is very important for us. So such calm mind can be controlled more easily. Yes. How can you become a mind to be kept a calm during yoga meditation like that? That is the last thing. First, you have to see our emotions. Sometimes we get anger. Sometimes we get sometimes we get anger, sad like that. So on that we have to focus. Why I'm getting angry? According to that, we can change our situation easily. When we change the situations, the anger mode is come down. Like that, distressing the mind is needed. Yes, it's an important thing. How we can distressing the mind. So it's very important. You can focus on what your activities you have, like you can focus on that. Prevention of accumulation of day-to-day complexes. It's very important. Clearing the stockpile of stored complexes. In mind, there are three types of mind: conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. In subconscious mind, we are stored records from our womb, from our mother, from our genetic. So how can you clear the subconscious mind? You have to precondition the mind before you are entering into the new situation. How you can enter new situation? Suddenly a situation has happened, change into a cognitive different the way of thinking process. So when you think differently, then the situation will be changed into positive. Then the clearing the thoughts. They have two thoughts: negative thoughts and positive thoughts. First of all, the negative thoughts will come. You have to change into positive. When you change into positive, the attitude will be changed. So first we have to clear. In conscious mind, now we are attending the session. How we have to focus on your mind at present situation. The mind should not control. All are saying you should have to control your mind. No, we should not control our minds. So we have to travel the mind to be calm. Why my mind is disturbing like this? Why I am in this mood? Why I am angry? Why I am sad? Why I am very eager to move on the situation? So we have to face so many problems in day-to-day situations. So how so problematic situation, there isn't so many solutions. So mind focus only the problem. So you have to use the critical way of thinking. In this, the subconscious mind will not know how to use. So we have to be in conscious mind. Next, let me move on to next slide. It's very important, friends. Cultivating a healthy mind documented a human experience of the past. Its mind always be in past only. Now the session is going. Some of them are thinking in past. So yesterday or day before, or the mind will be in future. So we have to be the train the mind be at present moment. Suppose they may be in past, please be deleted. The past is only in subconscious mind. The future is we are going to get some psychological disorders, anxiety, stress, depression like that. So you should not be on that future also. The mind should be travel in present. So how will you keep the mind in present situation? They have so many ideas. So first of all, you have to see our emotions. Then we have to strengthen our mind. How we have to see our thought process. Then it may be a negative situation change into positive situation. Now the mind will not wavering and you can overcome from that situation. Non-reactive observation of oneself migrates the strength of this complexes. Continuous awareness makes this continuous process. It's mind get awareness. Why we are giving awareness? To see how the problem is getting, how can we overcome from that problem. So awareness is very important. For mind is like a child. The mind does not know anything. So mind is like a monkey. We can travel from any way. So you have to clear the mind. You have to clear the thought process. So different paths of removal of accumulated complexes. Path of service. Yes. How can you removal the? How can you cultivate and remove? So you can keep the mind in doing services, service to the society, service to the mother, helping tendency. The mind will accept. So path of intellectual analysis, yes, it's very important. Any critical situation, how will you face and overcome a problematic situation? So path of devotion, it's spirituality. The final focus of mind is very important to be calm. Another thing, the path of meditation. What is the use of meditation? When we start meditates, the pituitary glands will open, the third eye will open, and we started to meditate, the memory and our neurons will get activated in a fraction of a second. We can overcome from that problem. Any critical identical thinking you can be come. Next, move on to another slide. When is mind is unhealthy? Yes. What is the meaning of unhealthy? Physical body is unhealthy. We are go and met a doctors and we are taking some medications and all. When we have to focus why the mind is unhealthy. So first of all, we have to see our emotions. So feeling, emotions and thoughts, it's all related to our mind. How the mind is agitated, what we are perceiving from this world, what we are seeing seeing this world, how we are seeing the world. So they perceive in our mind, they stored in our brain, it's a image. So they started to agitated to our emotion. So agitated mind is unhealthy. So you have to be see every emotion, our thought process. What agitates a human mind? The situation agitates. So you have to change the thought process. You can change the situation. Then you can become a healthy mind. Not getting what one desires is very important. When one desire is not satisfied, the mind is unhealthy. How will you satisfy desires? According to Maslow theory, every desire should be satisfied in human beings. So we have to see and focus. Love, sex, like that, we have to travel, our desires should be satisfied. Getting one's dislikes, uncontrolled emotions in the mind, it's important thing. We should not we should control our emotions. There is an uncontrolled emotions. Continuous accumulation of such likes and dislikes stresses the mind out. Stresses agitates the mind. Stressed mind is unhealthy. So please, when you are in stress or any angry about another person, our cells will get damaged and our immunity power will be decreased. So every cell is a mind. So every single cell is a mind. The mind will be get disturbed. Then there is a unhealthy mindset we have to follow. So we have to overcome from stress. Next, to move on to another slide. Functions of healthy mind. Yes, it's very important. Thinking, feeling, wanting. So I have already said the thoughts. Negative thoughts and positive thoughts. How will you find that there is a negative thought? We have to focus. Why my thought is disturbing? Why I'm not sleeping properly? You have to focus your thought, then change into positive way of thinking pattern. This there is a psychopathology, there is a training in CBT and all. So feelings, another thing you have to feel. What your feelings? You have to see another person's way, empathize. How they feels. Then third one is wanting, desire. It's I said very important to mind to get satisfied. So three things important to function to help our minds. How will you set our mind? Next, we move on to next PPT. Yeah, it's important. State of mind. State of mind is designed as a quality of one's consciousness as it relates to outside world as well as perception of inner thoughts and our emotions. Yes, what we perceive from our outside, it's stored in our inner thought. It's the reflection. There isn't four stages of mind: autopilot, critical thinking, engaged, efficacy. The mind is a software. Our brain is a hardware. When you or in controlled state of mind, you are the master of your emotions. It's very important. So first of all, state of mind, the present state of mind, you have to be keep. How should you have to keep the mind? doing yoga, meditation, analyzing the problem. How can you overcome from the problem? Then you can get an idea or suggestions. Every neurons you can connect it easily. When you focus only the problem, the mind will not help you. Next, let's we move on next slide. Healthy mind plus healthy body is equal to healthy human being. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise, we should be able to keep our mind strong and clear. Yeah, it's said by Buddha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for talking about healthy mind.
Yeah,
How
once
we
again.
think, how we feel can affect our emotional, mental, and physical health. And we always talk about how we can have good health by eating 5 times a day, taking a healthy meal, fruits and vegetables. But what about our mental health? That's very important that we sometimes forget, and especially these times, as I said, that we are stuck at home. We are
Yes.
undergoing through a lot of mental problems. There are high level
Yeah.
of depression, anxiety,
Yes,
and other
yes.
problems that particularly if you talk about the students, they are facing this a lot.
So many problems, yeah, students are facing.
Yes. So then the question arises that is there anything that we can do to avoid these conditions? Absolutely, the way you discussed. But anything that you would like to tell the parents what they can do to help their kids, if
Yeah,
at all
thank
they
you.
are
Yeah, you have
dealing
asked
with.
me a wonderful question about how can you handle the parents child.
I beg your pardon.
How can you handle the children's? You asked me the
Any
question.
tips for the parents that
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
that's what my question is.
okay. Parents want to see how the child is emotions. Parent, they are giving only food to eat. Physical structure they are seeing. So please see a emotion of the child. Sometimes the child is lovable. Sometimes they need something.
Yes.
They need love and affection. Sometimes the mood is changed according to teenage the parenting is very tough to handle. Why? The testosterone, the hormonal changes. So on that situation the parents have to focus on their emotions. There is an transaction analysis: child ego state, parent ego state, adult ego state. On that state the child start to speak, parent have to listen the communication word what he or she is spoken, and they have to see the emotions. Why my son is like acting like this, so why my son is angry, so he or she need something. So talk to the child and listen what he or she is telling. Then the communication is very important to our mind clarity. Then please give a task to the child, not a big task. Just half an hour, 1 hour task is enough. If he or she is complete the task, give a positive reinforcement reward, positive reinforcement. Sure, like any appreciation, like that small gift, like that. So the mind, it will get motivated. Oh, I have completed my task. Today you are giving small task. Tomorrow they can face so many tasks easily. So in this pandemic situation, you have to train the mind. How can the child can develop the mind maturity according to the age? The mind will get mature, not only outside world. So we have to train the mind. So according to teachers, parents, and like counselors, we are helping. So parents is first thing you have to help. Okay, any other
Well,
question?
right. Yeah. We don't have any more questions here. I think overall you have covered everything, how we can actually keep ourselves, stress free at home. Everyone
Yes,
has some or the other pressures and challenges.
yes.
Sometimes these are like exciting and positive, sometimes these are negative. But the point is that how we can, manage these thoughts properly in a healthy
First,
way.
yeah, yeah. First three
Uh,
things you have to follow in your life. Keep the mind calm, and see the thought process. It's maybe negative, please change a moment into a positive, and you can change the situation. That's according to the circumstance you have to change. Then we will not get into depression or stress, any psychological disorders or problem. So
Right.
we can keep a healthy mind. It's in our hand.
Absolutely, we definitely can. You
Yeah.
know, it's not an overnight process, it's a time taking process, but at least we can take a first step at least, and begin with it. With practice and time, things will definitely change. We really need to
Yes.
understand the current situation. Whenever we are facing any such problem, we should try to understand what is it that is, you know, kind of triggering us. Why are we thinking in that manner? Why are we thinking this or that? So we have to be aware of what events and situations are there in our mind. And I think the steps you explain, by following these, one should feel better in and about oneself. And you can also, you know, share with someone whom you feel comfortable with. You can talk to someone. As you said, communication is also very important as
Communication is very important to catch the mind. When
yes,
you communicate, the mind will observe.
it will
The
observe.
listening,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. So the mind can observe, they can perceive what another person is easily for a perception.
Absolutely. And
Why
yes, I
we are
think you,
wearing watch? Prina,
why
can
we
you
are
tell me?
wearing,
Watch. WATCH, watch.
okay, just for the time, to check
Yes.
what the timing is. Well, as a
Saying like that. Okay. Can I explain that? Watch. W for words, A for
okay.
actions, C for character, T for thoughts, L for, sorry, H for heart.
Whoa.
So
Words,
always the
action.
words, what we spoke, words, it's very important. You should not hurt others. The mind will get disturbed. So words is important. Action. Our action is our attitude and behavior, our personality. C for our character. We can change the character defects. The inborn character is not changed. We can change the character defects. Then WACTH. Yes,
T.
I already told the thought, negative thought, you have to change into positive.
Positive.
Then another thing, heart. You have to be love everyone, whole world. Okay?
Whoa, that was great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Well, make your own well being a priority. Eat well, stay active, take proper sleep, and that's how we can change things and lead a better, happy life. Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for talking about this. That it was a
Thank
much
you.
needed one. Thanks a lot for giving us your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you.
And I would request everyone to share this as much as you can, so that you can, you know, it can be of some or the other help to your
Yeah,
friends and everybody
sure.
around you.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
joining. Stay safe,
Thank
stay
you. Thank you
happy,
so much.
healthy. Bye
Ah,
bye.
okay. Okay, bye.